throttle and try to correct. Well, backing out of the throttle is going to cut out on the time, but it also keeps you in bounds. Well, there's a guy that really hung him out on the line. And I think that cameraman may need a little examination.
I was going to say, we got an awful brave for a cameraman that doesn't see very well. One or the other.
Watch this pass, a beautiful pass. It's a good straight pass. A little crooked off the line, but he doesn't have to back out of it. Tires up in the air. Now he's on top of the mud, just skimming the top of it. That's the name of the game. Comes right out of the pits, and look at that. Right up next to our cameraman. That young man is a very brave soul. There's our cameraman.
Well, he can laugh now, but he's very lucky. Very lucky.
Rob Darcy, and we are taking up a small collection to see about Rob getting some glasses.
Here's our mud race results, and hard to handle. Driven by Pete Islas was the winner at 3.04 seconds. In second place, Psychotic Reaction, 3.07 seconds, so 0.3 from a second behind. And coming up next, something that we strongly advise that you don't practice at home. Reckless Rex when we return.
Are you ready? Yep, let's go.
Only a hunter knows the true exhilaration of his sport, the beauty of the land, the test of his skill, the challenge of competition. Hunting is an American tradition and an American freedom. We're working to protect that freedom. We're the National Rifle Association. You can help by calling now, 1-800-422-8900. For just $20, you'll receive the privileges and benefits of NRA membership, including 12 exciting issues of the American Hunter or American Rifleman magazine, $600 gun theft insurance, $10,000 accidental death and dismemberment insurance, your official NRA membership card and window decal, plus NRA's official camouflage thermos. Call right now and receive NRA's 1988 Sportsman's Premium Pack, loaded with valuable discounts and rebates on hunting, shooting, and sporting equipment. Call now, join the NRA, and help preserve our hunting traditions.
Well, this is what we told you not to practice at home. And Mike Galloway, what exactly is Reckless Rex going to do to live up to his nickname? Or what's he supposed to do?
Reckless Rex will attempt to go up the ramp, do a back flip into a swimming pool that's been set up here in the stadium on his motorcycle. Rides a 125 bike. Reckless has been doing this about 10 years. He's out of Cedar Lake, California. There's a good shot of the ramp, and he will go all the way up the ramp to the top of it. Still bike in. There he goes, all the way over, bail out. The bike didn't make it. Rex may have hurt himself. Rex could be in a little bit of problem. Nope, seems to be coming around, but I think he may have hit the edge of that tank. He may have hit the edge of that tank and overshot it just a little bit. Now
you're right.
They're attempting to pull him out, and he seemed to be injured a little bit. Got his helmet and his safety equipment on, but looks like that Rex may have overshot the tank as the bike went completely over the tank. Rex is holding his left leg like there could be some injury to that. The bike is a little bit worse for wear. It landed on the surface after going all the way up. Here's a shot of Rex on the replay. From another angle, and we'll see Rex as he approaches the ramp at 45 miles an hour. Goes up 3.5 stories and then lands in this 80,000-gallon tank. He went off to the side. Rex was off to the side and bailed out of it early. Saw he had problems, saw he was overshooting, and bailed out early. His right leg caught the edge. You can see on the replay that his right leg caught the edge of the pool when he went in. A real tough break for Rex, as his right leg, when he went in, really caught the edge of it, bent it back, distorted it. There's Rex on the side of the track, and they're bringing out some medical crew for him to take a look, and I imagine take him to the local facilities and have him checked over, as Rex, the bike went over the water, and Rex left leg catching the edge of the tank as he went in. Rex just barely making it into the water tonight. That 80,000-gallon tank, and a tough break for a young man that's been doing it for 10 years, and this is the first time that he's ever suffered any kind of severe injury.
Avoid the Noid with the Domino's Pizza Guarantee. We guarantee your pizza will be delivered within 30 minutes, or you get $3 off your order. Guaranteed. And we guarantee your pizza will taste great. If you're not satisfied with your pizza, we'll replace it or refund your money. Only our pizza is guaranteed to avoid the Noid. Domino's Pizza delivers. Call now.
You just paid $10,000 for a new pickup. Your neighbor did too. Your neighbor bought a Duraliner. You didn't. Now which truck do you wish was yours? Without Duraliner? With Duraliner. Duraliner is so tough, it's guaranteed not to crack, split, or become brittle for the life of your truck. See your truck dealer. Duraliner. Call 1-800-D-Liners.
And here's the monster trucks that'll start things off, and it's going to be Jim Reese in the driver's seat, Mike.
1972 Chevrolet with a 468 cubic inch big block. Pumps out about 450 horsepower. It's under time. The top two come back for the finals. He's flying. He's flying, making time. He's the first man to go tonight. Makes the hard turn, heads down the front chute. He's got 6 cars. He's got 6 cars. He's up. Oh, he landed. He broke the front tire. The right front tire is broken, I believe, but it's still standing up. From my vantage point, it looked like it destroyed it. What a pass. Unbelievable. Jim Reese is still setting up on 4 tires. I thought for sure he had gone over. It was so close, I thought he had gone over. And here's the Hawaiian punch.
Todd Laser from Wisconsin.
Boy, this is a beautiful Chevrolet 1986 front and rear steering. It's 14 feet tall. It is 12 foot wide, and it weighs 15,000 pounds. Todd, only 20 years of age, and a supercharged Chevrolet motor. He's 20 years of age. He's young, but he really does a good job at conquering these monster trucks. Todd's not getting a lot of air underneath, but he's still making very good time. He's going to hang it out on that last set of cars. Todd Blazer does a great job. Another fine run.
Up next, Don Maples will be driving Samson.
This is the heaviest truck in competition tonight. This truck weighs 19,000 pounds. It's 14 feet tall. It's 12.5 feet wide. Supercharged, big block Chevrolet, 2 transfer cases. All of the niceties. One of the prettiest trucks you'll ever look at. The tires and wheels weigh over 1,400 pounds on this vehicle. Here comes Maples, and he will really work it hard. He'll make Samson do all it can to win this race. He wants to be in that final round. It's a very low gear truck. He doesn't get a lot of speed, but he's not going to try to get a lot of air. Look out, he's flying. Lands right up on top of the ex-taxi cab. And another outstanding run for Samson.
2 more are left. Barefoot will go ahead of Bigfoot.
Fred Schaefer lives on the edge with a supercharged alcohol-burning Chevrolet motor, a 1988 Silverado. One thing about Fred Schaefer, he says he's got a week before he has to run it again. He's going to lay it all out and try to do it. Watch him. He could very well go for the whole thing. Not showing any mercy as it flies around the track. He's headed for that set of cars. He wants to keep it up on 4 wheels. It's going to be air, and he does air. Lands it, crosses the line in outstanding style. Puffing a little smoke out of the right cylinder bank on that supercharged Chevrolet motor, but a great job for the Barefoot truck.
And that'll leave the crowd favorite coming up next. And they're starting to cheer already, and he's not even in our picture. There he is, Bigfoot.
Jim Kramer out of St. Louis, Missouri, the #1 driver for the Bigfoot team. And believe me, he has been around it for a long, long time. And he is the top man when it comes to monster truck racing. A 1987 big Ford. Watch him. He can do it. He can really do it. Misses the last car. He will try to jump them all. I've seen him before. Here he goes. Look out, look out, look out. I believe he made it. I believe he made it. What a pass. Unbelievable action with Bigfoot as the truck just sailed over all of the cars.
Bigfoot and the Boss are the two that we have left. They had the best times.
But Jim Reese coming back around with the AM/PM Boss, and Jim is no newcomer to this sport. Always tough in competition. A 15:30 on his first pass for the AM/PM Boss, and that was the cars all the way up in the air. This is for the championship as the two fast trucks come back. The Boss and Bigfoot are back. Reese flies over completely the first set of cars. Uses the rear steering to cut the corner a little short. He's wide open. Hold on, this is it. All the way over. Look out, look out. He made it. He has got it shut down. The truck was all over the track. The front tires probably carried in the air 25 feet after the truck cleared the cars. Unbelievable action in monster truck racing tonight.
I thought he was going to have a problem when he came around that corner, but he seemed to get himself under control.
The rear steering was cut a little short and pulled him close into the inside. Had to correct for just a minute and brought it around and really hammered it. There's when he comes off of the first set of cars. Here he makes a short turn, lining up for that big set of cars, and watch him as he hammers the truck all the way up in the air. The truck actually flies over the car, just barely clipping the last car, and then the front end up in the air flying. And we just found out that he has turned this track in an exceptional time for the AM/PM Boss, a 13:78. And if Jim Kramer pulls this one out of the hat, it will be something else. We know that Jim looked from our vantage point like he may have injured his shoulder on the last pass. He's strapping in, though. Jim Kramer being a true competitor, one that will go for it. Now here's the first run of Foot. Show no mercy. Look at this as he really just launches it over. He's controlling the truck with his right arm. And when he lands, the tires jerk the steering wheel around, and this could be a problem with that shoulder. He's wide open right there, never slow up, all the way in the air. Now watch the tires when he lands. See how violent they jerk around, and that must be where he pulled that shoulder. Here it is. It's all up to Jim Kramer. There goes the hood off of one of them, bouncing around a little bit, having some problems lining up for that front straight. This is it. Look out, he cleared it off. Landed on the finish line. He landed on the finish line. He launched it, flew over 6 cars. He probably had room to clear 8 of them. By heavens, a 12:04. Unbelievable time with Bigfoot and a 12:04. Jim leans hard, and he knows he's got to really push the truck to win this competition. Rips the hood off, lands on the front car, and right here he has a little problem with the rear suspension. It's bouncing around a little bit, throwing the truck sideways. That cuts some time down, but he had to hammer the truck, and hammer the truck he does. JP, watch as Bigfoot gets airborne and stays airborne all the way over the cars and landing on the finish line.
Motor Rock 1 Monster Madness. Now take home all the earth-shaking, ground-pounding action of United States Hot Rod Circuit of Stars, including the King of the Beasts, Bigfoot, in action to the hottest stereo soundtrack. Only $14.95 plus $3 shipping and handling. To charge your copy to Visa or MasterCharge, call 1-800-423-0471 or send your money order to Monster Madness, 36th Lane, Plymouth, Minnesota. Take home the best of motorsports. Motor Rock 1 Monster Madness.